phone is being ridiculous. Anyways, I'm going through my family photos. I must have said this 3,400 times. And I'm having people sending pictures to me and everything. I'm trying to get everybody in our family tree of whatever you want to call it all together. So anyways, look what I did. I went and ripped this. I know I have to go to Walmart and have them fix it up, but someone had written on this in pan. It is a one-of-a-kind photo. You know, sometimes you only find one photo of a person in a gap of time. So you really want to treasure that. So I just took a good old-fashioned eraser, and it seemed to work on the pen. But I just got to do that part now. And again, yes, I obviously have to have this done. This is from 1949. If you want your pictures, if you're going to write on the back of the picture, use a pencil. It has something to do with lead being able to sustain more stuff than a pen. Use a pencil if you're going to write on the back of your photos. I also recommend having hard copies of photos because I have had stuff digitally compromised, you know, corrupted files, you know, maybe you lose a, whatever that's called, memory card or whatever. Always have a hard copy of some special photos. So anyways, this was taped down or glued down into a photo album. And if you've ever taken on a project like this, look, I think it was even in a fire at one time. It looks like burning. It can be hard to preserve photos. And I think it cost upwards of $60 to do this up if I really wanted to get it done up professionally and proper. So anyways, it's glued down in a photo album. Some like antique glue that they made out of real horse legs back in 1952 or something. So anyways, I turned it around, right? I think they got the age wrong. But anyways, it says March 1949. Was I ever lucky then? I was single. You can see they glued it in their book. They obviously thought no one is ever going to find this photo. And they wrote their true feelings down on the back of this picture. Was I ever lucky then? I was single. Talk about a family secret. So this them all gussied up. Would they say that? All hussied up or gussied up? What's that saying? All pretty, going to a dance most likely. And they probably was looking at this photo one day before they got to putting it in the album and said, boy, I wish I was that young again. You know, I was single, ready to mingle, didn't have a, you know, old man to hold me down, a gang load of kids. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get, when I get this picture redone, I'm going to put it in a frame, obviously, and then I'm going to write this in a pretty writing font or whatever on the, as a placard on the frame. Was I ever lucky? I was single. Then I was single. I might even get that tatted on my forearm. Anyways, family secrets. They all will come out at one time or another. That's for sure. Bye.